Hey, what's up guys? This is Divant for the Hyperspace Hour, and I'm just going to quickly break down the trailer for Katy Perry's Witness Tour. Now, if you don't know, we've talked about this on the Hyperspace before, is that she is the puppet of the dark occultist to represent and misguide the feminine force. And it is very interesting because she has recently gotten 100 million Twitter followers, which is the most that anyone has, I think, which is bad. But at the same time, her like new persona, let's say, is being rejected by most of, you could call, the media. PewDiePie did an awesome video about that. But so still, they are trying to push the occult images, and in this trailer, it's a combination of old and new. So I'm just going to break it down for you real quick. So it starts off with her left eye, which has like flame eyeshadow, and that basically represents the Eye of Horus. Obviously a corrupted version of it, but also the fact that it's her left eye, I would say, is symbolic of the political left. She did campaign for Hillary, and the whole political meaning behind that. So, and then it goes into her eye, which is kind of representative of the globe. And obviously she's singing her song Roar, which is kind of evoking the tiger energy, which is symbolic of Earth. And then so it goes right from that into her Super Bowl ritual, where she was as the representative of the Scarlet Woman. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's a tarot symbol for the Whore of Babylon, kind of corruption of the feminine, all that stuff. So it cuts to her Super Bowl ritual, where she's riding the beast, which is the I guess the primal enlightened consciousness of humans. And right after which it cuts to like almost like a neon pixie, almost like a fantasy caricature, which I guess is meant to represent the cosmic feminine as well, corrupt that as well. And then she's in the middle of the pyramid, which is like, you know, the New World Order symbol is the pyramid, and then the eye. So that pyramid is basically incomplete, so that consciousness is basically going to make it, or like, you know, inject that consciousness into their great work right in the middle. So, and then she's walking through chess pieces on a chessboard. Which, you know, obviously chess is a very, very symbolic game, and the pieces have meaning, and so do the, like, you know, walking on it. So it's kind of saying like this consciousness is taking steps into the collective, and, you know, chess is a game of war, a game of politics. So it's kind of walking into that. So, and then again, as the Scarlet Woman, she roars on top of the beast. And then after that, a very quick shot of the crowd. It's hilarious. So, and then the next frame is her on a roller coaster with a bunch of people, and behind them it says "Love Me." So again, it's representative of I guess the narcissistic quality that I feel is also the result of the corruption of this consciousness. So, and then obviously the song Firework to reinforce that Scarlet theme. And then it goes into Teenage Dream, and she's floating on top of and she's floating with balloons across the stage. So obviously most of her fan base is very young, early teens, I would say, even tween, and so it is kind of taking that consciousness into like the superficiality in terms of riding off with the balloons. And then it cuts to her kind of being a candy-coated version of the Gaia consciousness, and then the Isis consciousness with a fake whip. So I guess it's meant to be like commanding of the collective in that sense. And then she's carried on a star, and it ends with so it's kind of saying that if like they're kind of going to elevate, or they're elevating this consciousness cosmically. And then it ends with the thing, it's like turn it up, it's your favorite song, which is basically saying that turn it up, it's your favorite song, dance, dance, dance to the distortion. You know, obviously this kind of programming is what makes you feel good. It's kind of distracting, so turn it up, and you will stay asleep, basically. Thank God she has basically been discredited by the media, but the reason I wanted to make this is because a lot of the young consciousness is still in the grip of this unconsciously, of course, of this programming, and hence it's important to stay aware